Wait, no, don't click off this video just yet, half of you who had to endure the first bit of a commercial you've already seen 12 times today. I know it's a Call of Duty gameplay on screen, that's to get some easy views, it's not at all relevant. Also, most of my comments were people bitching about it not being there. What am I gonna do, delete those comments? To the other half using ad block whose attention spans are equivalent to a 9-year-old that forgot to take his ADHD medication, glad you made it this far. To the part of you who clicked on this video after searching for actual advice, you might as well click away if that opening part didn't make you kind of chuckle a little bit. To that fraction of you who found this video in their subscription box, you guys are cool. And I now see that I don't understand how halves work. So how do you know you're mature? That's the title, right? Best way for me is to make a video telling people if they are, because I don't know myself. Step 1, acknowledgement. You should be capable to step back and think about your maturity and judge yourself somewhat accurately. For the past week, I've been doing almost nothing but fucking around and playing Minecraft from 3 p.m. to 5 a.m. and mentally I've completely checked out. But during those brief moments where I have to refill the mini fridge or empty the piss bottle, I found myself in almost a daze. Step 2, there is no step 2. I should have just talked instead of saying steps. Like most of you, I'm in the post-pouty puberty stage where the slow realization that there are actual responsibilities I have to take care of are crushing down on me. Even though last year I started living without my parents, it took me until November to find the courage to ask someone how to use a bank account. I've realized that this is your body forcing your brain to accept the fact that you can no longer rely on the secure middle-class child life, or in other words, inevitable maturity. I mean, there's no other explanation. At some point, you're gonna have to go out and buy food. You get hungry. Eventually, you just have to grow up and accept what's coming to you. But not all of you are trying to find yourselves and taking a road trip cross-country. What is real maturity? When does one go from being a boy into a man, or girls too, equality? Most people are gonna sit you down and give you a life lesson associated with this definition, or a story accompanied by a leather jacket. But it's really not as complicated. It's easy to open up a Word document and write about it. It's another thing to accept your role as a person and be capable of contributing to society. I have not matured yet because I do not feel like it. Of course, I could come off smart and mature from my age in these videos, but anyone can with enough audio edits. The reason is I ultimately only think about myself in most circumstances and imagine myself as the center of the world. It's like this with most kids. We create this sense of superiority from our peers, and all of us think that we are the unique being, that we are the ones who matter most. We always put ourselves in front of everything else, and although this can sometimes be a good thing, it can't. I shouldn't have said that. Why did I say that? However irresponsible, annoying, inconsiderate, and just plain retarded we can be, we still manage to justify it personally. This is what separates the immature from the mature, or adults from kids. Adults have realized that their previous special snowflake attitude is a waste of time. It's why the youth have always tried to any pretentious extent to be defined and separate themselves from society. There was the early 2000s emo phase where 13-year-olds put on eyeliner and heeled away from their problems. In the 90s it was grunge, in the 80s it was punk rock. All these trends faded because once it was mainstream, it was no longer cool, and the youth switched to something else that made them feel special. Maturity is that difference between those two generations. It's when you find your iPod from 2009, scroll through your music, and contemplate why you ever listened to the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, stop. How is this even a song?
It's when you look through your old Facebook posts and learn you were the person you make fun of now, look at pictures of yourself from freshman year, and learn how to like a YouTube video when the guy begs for it at the end.